got a swarm with dynamic sphere reduction.
एंड zen moment.
नहीं इतनी जिंदगी अच्छी नहीं है. ड्रैगन फ्लाई.
भाई कल कल ब्रो मेरे को और जॉली को सेम रोल गिरा, दोनों को स्वाम एक साथ, दोनों को डायनामिक्स रिडक्शन zen moment.
That is very good, no? Dynamics were नहीं swarm तो बेकार.
Yeah, but
No,
when
that's only until the buff machine guns, which will happen soon.
Dynamics were reduction and अच्छा.
Zen moment,
उससे
see,
क्या
I put it
करोगे?
on.
नहीं PvP में ना, PvE में तो कोई मतलब ही नहीं. PvE में या तो रैम्पेज चाहिए या वॉरपल चाहिए या ऐसा कुछ चाहिए, कोई मतलब है, वरना अदरवाइज तो आता है क्या स्वॉर्म में? क्या रोल्स आते हैं? What roles you can get in Swarm?
one for all, dragonfly, vorpal, zen moment, tap the trigger sideways.
Vorpal I got. Vorpal I got one with Vorpal.
And
देखो अभी सीधी सी बात बताओ, PvP के अंदर कोई बंदा मशीन गन यूज नहीं करेगा. उसको छोड़ के वो जो एक्सॉटिक है जो ओवरशील्ड देता है, ठीक है,
कुछ भी नहीं है, सब बेकार है, खाली
जैदी आप स्काउट से मर जाते हो. मशीन गन कर ही नहीं सकती कंप्लीट, इतनी अजीब है. जो स्काउट यूज नहीं करता वो अगर मशीन गन वाले कुछ बाहर दे रहा तो जरा शर्म की बात है.
अरे कल मेरे को भाई उसको हेडशॉट दे रहा मशीन गन, उससे मेरे को ऑटो राइफल आउटगन कर गई. आई वाज लाइक व्हाट.
Not just auto rifle, any primary will outgun
हाँ,
you
any
with the
primary
machine
will
gun.
outgun you. Yep.
ऊपर से जैसी मशीन गन बफ होगी ना तो भाई ये सब भूल जाओ, सब सीधा जीनो फेज लेके जाएंगे बॉस फाइट्स के अंदर, और कुछ नहीं.
बॉस फाइट में हाँ, वहाँ जीनोफेज चाहिए ना वापस.
Xenophage
एनआरकी
ही
हटाएंगे तो
चाहिए.
जीनोफेज चाहिए.
Now let's see what they're saying is by season 15 they'll find a way to buff the exotic primaries and then also buff machine guns. Then we may have a reason to you know how we used to play in Destiny 1, right? So we may have a reason to play legendary machine guns along with exotic primaries and stuff.
किसको मार रहे हैं सामने वाले को?
ऐड से करा था और गुस्सा नहीं.
ग्रेनेड मारो उसको, ग्रेनेड एक प्लीज.
गुड हो गया. ब्रो लेफ्ट पे सैल्वेजर सेलो इफ यू कैन पुट.
सामने से वो आने स्टार्ट हो जाएंगे. जैदी एक काम करो, वो हाँ तुम उस साइड को देख लो.
साला वायर वैंडल हमेशा यहाँ मारता है, कभी नहीं छोड़ना. कितनी बार हुआ, मैं कभी बचा ही नहीं इस वायर वैंडल से.
यार oh crap, this is a bad place.
Let's get back, yep, and let's get that thing.
I'll be
ले
dead.
ले. Oh fuck me.
कैप्टन आ गया लेफ्ट में ब्रो. और तो कहता है एक आधी वो
तो और भी खराब हुआ. नीचे आ जाओ.
वार मराडर्स की मुझे आवाज आ रही है.
Oh, they're all in this. Oh, nice grenade. दोनों गए.
यार I'm gonna waste this. No.
अरे पीछे अपने पीछे देखो.
पीछे कहाँ से पहुँच गया भाई ये?
Mind your surroundings, and this is really hypocritical of me saying this.
Oh, barrier.
एंटी बैरियर. चलो ऊपर कहाँ बैरियर चढ़ गया भाई यार?
I have him.
ओ पीछे से पट रही है यार, और देख के थोड़ा जगह ही नहीं वहाँ पर, और 2-3 बंदों के पीछे.
Get back.
Okay, Ash is here. Hey Ash.
Jazzy, I'm getting you just because I need the overshield.
वैसे उठाता है. हाँ
कहाँ?
Everyone is early.
4 बार मर गए.
Yes.
बकवास है.
Hey Ash. Let us focus. If he comes, we can start around.
ब्रेक ले नहीं रहा खाना वाना
फोकस यहीं था, मैसेज करो ना उसको।
Nope. Jazzy, you need to throw a turret or anything because I am.
है नहीं ना अभी है नहीं। चलो वायर पैनल को देख रहे हैं।
He's right there.
ये रहा। Come on।
Wonderful.
बंदे ने जैसे पीवीपी पे मारता रहा, पीक भी नहीं किया और उसने मेरे को मार दिया, वैसा उसने वो किया बंदे ने। राइट
एक काम करो, मैं देख लेता हूँ, यू स्टिक विद वीनस, मैं राइट साइड देख लेता हूँ, डोंट वरी अबाउट इट। गॉड नोज आई एम गोना डू इट, बट
Whoever has shade binder and salvager salvo, you put a grenade and clear out the right side.
wow. Okay, stay in the well, crouch, do not tank that sniper's damage. Just crouch VNS and get me, crouch and get me.
लो है वो क्या कहते हैं।
हाँ, चलो ये, come on. Okay, move from the right.
तो सेंटर मिड के अंदर भी एक
We have no revive, please, careful.
Oh, we have no. I have no. The revive नहीं है वो तो खैर ठीक है, वो भी नहीं है साला। I don't have ammo also.
सेल्वो यूज करो बस यहाँ इस एरिया में ना, हम दो ही करते।
अरे सेल्वो का ammo तो
Okay, next anti-barrier and waves are here. Go back.
चल हमसे पहले तो वो वैंडल पहुंच गया अंदर।
हाँ।
देख के
ऐसे इधर आओ।
Oh, that thing will slap me. I don't want to be what happened to focus.
जस्ट फॉर सेफ्टी।
Ash,
एक रिवाइव मिला।
are you in game?
Yeah, I'm in the tower.
Inspect the shadow price I got. This is a pretty decent roll with some decent balance.
No. We have to go to orbit and start. Or you can get me, but we use.
No, we have a revive,
We
no?
have one revive.
We have.
one revive.
Yeah, but cutting it way too close.
We'll see.
यार कुछ नहीं है, प्रॉफिट मिल जाएंगे सब। अरे एक और है, कोई और ऐड मुझे मार रहा है कहीं से।
ये रहा पीछे। Unrelenting. Okay.
I mean, unrelenting, yes, but look at the other thing. The range and stability is very good.
Stability. So why not just max out your stability and make it like a
Chale?
super steady gun that you can use
I
in
think so we
cruise?
got all of them, no?
You can do that also. So anyway,
What's
it's
your
going
other
to be.
barrel? What's your other barrel?
Wait, I'll tell you.
अरे यहाँ थोड़ा पीछे रहना भाई, है ना? Don't go too ahead.
So
Stay
let's
back.
swap between them. One is fluted barrel, the other is hammer force rifling, which is not very good.
Okay.
Appended mag or accurized mount. So I'll keep accurized round.
Accurate
So
round.
feeding
Definitely accurate round.
yeah. So what I can do
What's
is
the
also
alternative
this.
port for feeding frenzy?
Sorry.
What's the alternative
Bottomless
port?
grief.
Feeding. But you know, feeding
अबे
frenzy.
ना आगे
is
मत
low
जाना
to
please,
the
don't go
ground,
too ahead.
unfortunately.
Throw your grenade.
Feeding frenzy, yeah, you need times 3. So then I can masterwork stability and get some more stability here.
And then instead of adept range, put adept stability. Huh? What happens when you put adept stability?
I'll show you. It's not much. I think adept range has more impact than
And
adept
then you'll get a
stability.
plus. Okay. And you'll get plus 10 from stability, where your stability and range will be pretty much on the same line.
Yeah. That'll also be very good for Crucible though.
Yeah, it's doing that. I'm thinking purely from a crucible standpoint, where if it becomes a laser beam, it doesn't matter what range it is, right?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
will always, you can just
उसका
stick it on target and press
warlock वो
RT. That's
निकालो
it.
उसका solar.
So all I need to do is masterwork this,
Yeah.
and I can swap between range and stability however I like.
Oh no, wrong range.
I mean, don't masterwork it right away. Farm a few more,
Yeah, yeah,
and then once the week is done, only then masterwork that.
yeah.
Unless
Yeah.
you're 100% sure that you're going to stick with this.
Oh,
No, no. Well, I mean, there's no hurry. You can wait.
get back.
Like I would say, for a stability point of view, either accurized rounds or steady rounds, and polygonal rifling. If you get that, that is your stability, like sorted. You don't need anything more. Can the shadow price drop Zen moment?
No.
Be careful of that.
Get that withered first.
But if anyone is looking for a good 7 seraph submachine gun, pick up the one at Banshee. It's got 4 times the charm and feeding frenzy, which is a decent roll. And it comes with suited barrel and accurized round and stuff like that.
Anyone who salvage a salvo?
Definitely worth picking up.
ये मैं लैग कर रहा हूँ कि मेरा salvage salvo वो नहीं है arc.
That's a weird lag where
I'm
change
shooting
the
my
element and all.
salvo and that damn thing is not उसका वही नहीं निकल रहा है यार शील्ड मतलब इससे बेकार क्या हो सकता है
I need an auto-loading empty holster, empty vessel. I've not been getting empty vessel for a while now. Empty vessel only drops from strikes, correct?
I think so.
Damn, I don't want to grind strikes for that stuff.
Stay here. Shoot them from here. दो गोलियां पड़ी हैं
शिखर?
that's it. हाँ, just 2 shots.
श्रीकर
जल्दी!
तो चाहिए नहीं है।
Get me.
both of you, दोनों के
No, you have to get me. I have well.
What happened?
that Seeker killed both of them.
Get back. Head glitch that shit.
Okay, now I've run into a slight problem. Phoenix Protocol is in solar.
VNS, do you have
and I need an
any
artillery mod.
turret grenade that you can throw over to the left so that it freezes it? Otherwise, that
Can you play stasis?
Which one? Last one?
left, and then come back to me.
What other? Okay. I do have an alternative setting
It's
in
stuck?
my vault.
Oh, nice.
चलो मारो
Kill it. Get that one revive I need.
Yes. So you can just waste it again.
ओए भाई इतने वेस्ट भी के सारे मरे इस वाली में considerate our luck
but when did he die
right after Tempest died
वो
Okay,
अच्छा
get
तभी
him.
तो गया क्या
Sure.
ये टैरेट अभी
Get
भी सही चल रहा है एकदम
Get. Oh, watch out for that throw.
हाँ
It's stuck.
get the revive first
He is already up.
नहीं मतलब इसको मारो रिवाइव लो वो रिवाइव
Oh.
He's not saying die and use a revive.
I'm saying kill him and get that
You're
revive.
saying +1, he's doing -1.
हाँ,
इसमें तो अपने केस मुझे बेकार थी तो ये बंद
Yeah, oh come on, yes. जैदी पीछे मेरे साथ रह, नहीं तू मेरे साथ रह, इधर आ, तू छोड़ दे
सामने
सब
वालों को
कुछ।
मारना सामने
मैं
ऐड आएंगे
एड्स मार
उनको
रहा हूँ, मैं
मारना
सिर्फ एड्स को मार रहा हूँ। वो सैलवेजर सैलव उसी के पास है, उठा ले उसको।
इस तरह है जो पहले सारे एड्स
जैसे
मारेंगे।
वो बॉक्स के पीछे जाओ, जैसे आगे जाओ बॉक्स के पीछे।
हाँ, एक सेकंड वो हो तो उड़ जाएगा नाम पे।
हाँ और यहाँ लिफ्ट लगाओ, रिफ्ट 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 रिफ्ट। अरे भाई मानता नहीं है।
लोग वो जरूरत ही नहीं है वो।
चलो जी गया, एक और ऊपर चढ़ेगा।
मार तो ट्रेड लगा दी मैंने। एक शुड टेक केयर ऑफ दोस।
वो आर्क वाला किधर है? गेट दैट फ्रिकिंग आर्क वन फर्स्ट।
हाँ पहला आर्क वाला। फिर गेटिंग दैट ओनली।
बैरियर पे फोकस नहीं करना, जस्ट गेट दैट आर्क।
मार ही नहीं रहा।
ओके
वो पीछे ना पैरे भी फ्रोजन है।
गेट दैट
मारो चलो।
क्या राइट वाले को? ठीक है,
हाँ,
पीछे वाला है।
नाइस
इट्स स्टक। यार इसका
अरे उसके
आ
सामने
गया,
से तो हट जा।
इसका जुड़वा भाई आ गया बचाने।
बट बचा नहीं पाया वो।
Somebody called Sri Harsha in this instance of mine, and it reminds me of somebody from my college days. He was called Harsha Madhyastha, and he was like a brilliant chap. He got the 49th rank in the joint entrance. He stood 10th in the Karnataka CET, and he got the silver medal in the International Mathematics Olympiad.
So he's playing Destiny now.
No, if he is, if he is playing Destiny now, I would have expected him to have cleared all challenges in Master Walk.
मैं तो इतना एक्सप्लेन कर रहा था कि इतनी अचीवमेंट्स पर क्यों?
Does it make you feel better?
Why should play Destiny? It doesn't matter to me actually.
No, I think it'll help you. It'll help people feel. It'll help make people feel better. So
what Jazzy said along those lines, right? There is a guy in my company who is IIT plus IIM, like IIT engineering, IIM Ahmedabad, MBA, and I'm like, you did all of that shit, and here we are at the same place 15 years later. Like playing Destiny. क्या इतना सब करके?
Is he in a higher position or same position as you?
He's same as me. He's a senior manager.
So that's generally a statistic that is true. Like many people who come from the IITs, right? They seem unable to take advantage of their,
पैरों लगाओ भागो. Better intellect.
not intellect, the better branding that IIT gives them. That's something I've frequently encountered.
Let's see if we can take these 4 revives with us in the next area.
I mean, from where
At
I
boss.
stand, he has underachieved quite a lot, to be very honest. Should be able to.
टेक क्या?
इस वाले इलाके में मरना नहीं ब्रो.
इस वाले इलाके में तो
We'll take our time.
इनिशियली तो मुश्किल है, बाद में होगा.
We'll take our time, no? Okay. Do one thing. You guys both just stay here. Stay here.
That's her. That's Nabota.
Okay, ads will come. Ads will come. Get back. Get back.
इतनी पीछे से कैसे मरा व्हाट व्हाट
चलो जी,
अरे।
wonderful. Get back. Get back. Get back. पीछे पीछे पीछे
वो
पीछे.
पास आ रहा है ब्रो वीएनएस भाई आपके लेफ्ट पे ना
हाँ मैंने देखी
इट्स टू क्लोज टू कम
Oh, piece of.
वेट 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 वेट
Let it come. Let it come. Oh, that turret saved our butts.
पीछे वाला मर गया क्या?
हाँ, पीछे वाला गया. पीछे वाला गया.
मैं तो उसी का डरता हूँ सारा उसी पूरी लाइफ आ जाती है
Okay.
उसको मारो कोई
हाँ हाँ. Wait, 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 wait. Why is she going up? And she's back. She's swinging like a freaking pendulum.
शील्ड डाउन है उसकी ब्रीच क्लियर हो गया मैं पता क्या प्रॉक्सिमिटी का वो यूज कर रहा हूं आई एम नॉट इवन ट्राइंग टू गेट अ डायरेक्ट हिट ऑन
Pen
वो
these.
गई शायद नहीं आगे वापस
अरे नीचे
If
5
I-
लग गए ना कि एक तो लगे उसको
If I break the shields of the wizard at the back, which one of you can use your super and go and get them?
अरे इसको पहले निकालो ना
गेट ब्लास्टेड
यार।
ब्रो दोनों ब्लास्ट
हाँ इसको
need to
पहले
get
भगाओ पीछे वाले विजार्ड तो निकल जाएंगे
I'll just use primary.
पीछे बिजनेस की फीस डाउन है
नजर भी तो नहीं आ रही ना, छुपी हैं. नहीं नहीं नहीं, don't use anarchy on her. वो बहुत मुश्किल है. Don't waste anarchy, save it. आगे वैसे unstoppable होकर आने हैं.
ओह आई गॉट गुस्सा नहीं बुरा मान गया तो
I think she'll go क्योंकि
Yeah,
चैंपियन
she'll
आ
go.
गए हैं.
he should go if our grenades
कोई मरे?
पीछे वाले मर गए क्या सर
अच्छा नहीं है, सारे जिंदा हैं. Wizard.
और रिविजन
इधर से मारो
वो देख के वन शॉट करेगा वो ओगर
विजार्ड को मार दो पहले बाकी ऊपर तो ये मेरे ये बीच में क्यों फूट जाता है अभी तक समझ में नहीं आया मेरे को
I'm not sure whether there's a second wizard or not.
विजार्ड मर गए
नहीं दूसरी नहीं है ब्रो यहाँ पे वो वीएनएस भाई देख के वो एक्सप्लोडिंग है वहाँ पे
पता नहीं यार पीछे
Ash.
पीछे
Look at this one.
Nah, get back. That freaking anti-barrier is going to mess us up. Okay, I'll go.
Shadow price.
You stay here. I'll go to the right, so we can bring it.
नहीं सुपर नहीं है क्या आपके पास
नहीं
Sorry?
नहीं. Wait. We'll divert its intention back and forth, na? That is how we'll do it.
Dragonfly is so shit, it is not worth it.
Yeah, Dragonfly is not worth it. I was just thinking, is there anything special about Chamber
Please don't.
Compensator, or my
Please
previous
don't
one was only good?
make it move. Hold up.
Chambered compensate. Isn't this the same gun?
It's
Oh,
stuck.
this is stability.
Shit is stuck.
No, I'll put that one back.
Shoot.
Oh, this is a different gun. Okay, alright, yeah. What's the other perk?
Shit is dead. Good, 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 good.
Oh, got it.
Feeding frenzy is bottomless grief. You can't do anything.
Oh. Oh, so feeding frenzy always drops with bottomless beef?
Yeah, yeah. No, no, no. The other perk is always bottomless grief. You can get anything else in that place.
Oh, okay.
VNS भाई आपका वो है bro stage हमारे पास वो
If you ever get demolitionist
Granada.
with dragonfly,
देख के
use it.
VNS भाई
So demolitionist and dragonfly sort of feed each
क्या
other.
मारा मेरे को?
Every dragonfly explosion counts as a demolitionist skill.
Okay.
And especially works very well with hand cannons, where if you chain certain kills, you can shoot 2 bullets and you can get your grenade back. So dragonfly and demolitionist is something that you can chase if that is available on the shadow price.
Okay.
Now it was very effective back during season of the Worthy. You remember that hand cannon, Jack Queen King? So I have one of those demolitionists with Firefly, and I put Firefly spec on that. I can get, if I get 2 headshots or 3 headshots, I can get my grenade back right away.
Okay, ready
It's
for
that good.
champion.
Okay.
There's some synergy that plays. I hope Bungie hasn't changed it. The day since.
Oh
But,
no, यार ये जल रहा हूँ.
Have you? Okay, wait. I'll mute those other guys for a sec. Where are you? Where are you guys? In the boss room or what?
Yeah,
boss
yeah.
में पहुंच ही boss.
You know those 2 anti-barrier knights just outside boss room there.
Oh, you're there. Okay, just in time.
20 मिनट तो लगा ही लो.
So you know that lawsuit that is going on, right? Between Blizzard and Activision. Sorry, Blizzard, Activision. No. Activision, Blizzard, and the state of California.
Yeah, it's Activision versus State of California, right?
Yes. So apparently the filing is not primarily of harassment. You know, they have done something like the Nuremberg trials, where they didn't try to hold the Nazis responsible. They tried to hold all of Germany responsible, and they tried to present it as a crime by the German government. Alright, so similarly here they are trying to present it as a systemic, offense
Ready?
by Activision Blizzard.
Activision
They're
basically
saying they're trying to
ignoring-
the way the filing has been done is they're trying to say that women are treated badly in Activision Blizzard
और मैं उनको mute कर
because they are they're doing it with intent, and that's going to be very hard to prove. But apparently, if you listen to the leaks that are coming out of employees, right, ex-employees and employees, they do have a systemic problem which Activision has not managed to clean up. And if you listen to that video from Bellular, the incident of that employee who committed suicide was from Treyarch Games.
Ads.
Treyarch. It's a studio owned by the thing who work on Call of Duty.
Okay, got it. Okay.
And that cube crawl business and all, that was, I think, Activision. And the general language where they crack jokes about and make that is Blizzard. So it does look like a systemic problem, and the state of California might actually have
know it, right? Like we can see it even as
shield निकालो.
Well, if I can see it, I would love to take its shield out.
in our office. They have very so it's a Singaporean administered company, right? They have very serious rules in place. There are trainings in place which tell you that even the slightest offense is a major offense, and it will be dealt with very harshly. So I almost don't see any kind of innuendo or any such thing. It also cuts down the banter, but it also cuts down the harmful banter.
you can't fuck around with companies like
Digging dynamite.
This was a case
As
from way back, like probably 10 years or more in my company. Probably no, more than 10 years. In fact, probably from 2000.
Ads.
I was new in the company back then. Like I just finished like 2 years.
Huh.
Some manager had some disagreement with some girl in his team. Just part of his
Okay.
team.
Huh.
And details are a little sketchy because it's his word against hers, right? Sort of.
Uh-huh.
So apparently it was a coaching session or something,
निकालना है
That, but then she went to the senior manager and complained that this guy did not behave appropriately and his language wasn't correct.
Primary ammo खत्म हो गया.
Oh.
And it became a thing. HR got involved,
Recent cleared.
and you know how HR is. HR doesn't work for you. HR is there to protect the company.
Yes.
They
And
asked
if they think the company can be protected by firing the manager, they would do that. Or
Exactly.
if they think they would be served by protecting the employee, they would do that.
The girl did not even say that, oh, he was harassing me or anything. It was more along just insinuation
Huh.
that, whatever was said was inappropriate. HR basically came back and the guy was gone within 2 days.
Ads आएंगे.
That is
They
a
gave you option,
major
put on
problem.
your,
Ads,
put on your
ads.
papers.
Okay,
Stay at home, don't
VNS,
come to work.
us,
We
come to
send
us.
you your next 2 months
I
salary.
have a well over here.
You serve out your notice
so-
period sitting at home.
So the problem here is if there are bad actors, you have no recourse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of the things in my company is that sexual harassment is taken
Venus,
very
come to us.
seriously. And
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
have a well over here.
panel which also consists of equal number of men and women. People who are senior, like people who are in senior positions.
Well is gone.
And basically, I mean, in India, we know how the environment is, right?
Oh, night
A lot
game.
of things get swept under the table. But I can, from what I can see, is my company has taken these cases very, very seriously in the past as well.
Yeah, the problem is justice may not always be done. They will take it seriously and take action, but you are not
Yeah, but that
guaranteed
action is
justice.
for protection of the company. But in a way,
Yes.
it is basically, hey, you know what? If the girl raises,
He's not.
even if it is beyond, unless it is beyond reproach that you have proved that you have done nothing wrong, at some point someone's going to come up to you and just be like, hey, you know what? I think the best thing for you to do is put down your papers or we fire you within a week.
So I have an example
like
like
a peanut,
that. There was somebody in Classic Broadcom before this merger.
That. Come to us. Come to us.
Okay, this is my personal impressions. Okay. There was a lady who joined his team.
VNS doesn't trust us, Jackie.
Basically, I don't know what happened, but at some point she accused him of harassment. All right.
I'm not sure whether he muted me as well.
Where you guys
It
are?
was taken
Where are you guys?
seriously. Even
Drop
the
down,
US
come to us.
executives,
We're
they
at
all
the
flew down
platform.
to India.
We're
There
at the
was
lower
a
platform.
complete inquiry that was held. Including HR, top HR representatives,
He's
top,
gonna die over there.
everybody came down. It was taken very seriously, and they actually cleared him.
शील्ड निकालेगा कुछ?
But after that, after all that, for him it was his position was very difficult,
Understandable, right? Your position
and he resigned and he left.
हाँ निकाल रहा भाई.
Your position, if something like this happens, your
जब
position
भी वो
becomes untenable.
अनस्टॉपेबल आना है तो मेरे पास आ जाना जब ये दोबारा
And
बोले ना.
I'm not saying look at every complaint.
आगे
But
bro ads आगे.
definitely investigate every complaint. But
आ गए.
नहीं नहीं.
there is also a hesitancy
आगे.
to not, rather there is an eagerness.
यार मैंने जल्दी डाल दिया. fuck.
Yeah, too
There
early.
is an eagerness to take the women's side right away.
नहीं नहीं. अरे ये घूम रहे कस कस मार रहे
I've seen that happen.
In fact, that has happened so much now that in India, right? Especially after that, Delhi gang rape, the tendency of
Okay,
judges to side
unstoppable ogre.
with women became so
Right in
high
front of us.
that the number of even judges have started to realize that the number of bad actors have gone up significantly, to the extent to the extent, you know, there was one case in the papers some maybe 3 years ago, where they praised a couple of women who attacked a couple of people in the bus. They praised them as brave hearts and this and that and all. And
all of that
afterwards,
shit has happened. Yeah.
and after that there was no mention, right? Because that story was false entirely. Because apparently they were a well-known pair of extortionists.
Now, here is exactly, with that in mind, like here is exactly my view, right? Being a manager, I have women in my team.
Huh.
I am never ever going to even make the mistake of, you know, being alone in a meeting room.
Exactly. You should never be alone with women, you know,
I
with
will
anybody.
not. Like,
Yeah. Yes.
I will never dare to, like, never in the conference room alone. No. There has to be,
आंटी बैठी होगी यहाँ पे
or
Somebody
we have to be
else.
out in the open. Like, if there's a
Yeah.
team meeting, I'll have it between the cubicles, like informal meetings, or you know, hey, let's go, you know, get out, let's all go out for a coffee, and you know, that's how I have my informal meeting. And if it has to be formal one-to-one, only if it is a one-to-one, you know, appraisal ratings, appraisal discussions, and all of that, I will only have it in a meeting room, which
Ads,
is you know
ads.
monitored 24/7.
This is the
Like
place
I
that
will
you
not
have
have
to
it
do. क्या
in
हुआ?
my
क्या-
cubicle
क्या-
or you know that forget it, and
Yeah.
have it only during proper office hours. Like, and
Yes,
these are people
yes.
that I know well. I have hired to an extent where if I'm to ask people like members of my team,
इतना बंद नहीं करते
they would call me a friend. Like I'm pretty sure of that. Like I have a very good working
आगे जान
relationship
करो आपके
with everyone in my team. But I would never dare to, you know, even talk in an overly friendly way. Just
Yeah,
can't-
Yeah. You can't do that. No matter what happens, you can't do that.
Like, there are people in my team that I've known for over 10 years. Like, literally over 10 years. I wouldn't dare.
Yeah, I mean that's just how the times are, dude.
And ever since I've become manager, it's more that, you know, earlier I would be able to socialize and, you know, meet people
She's
outside
down.
of work. But ever
Watch
since
for
becoming a
ads.
manager, I even reduce that unless it's a team engagement or everyone's going out. You
So
know?
turret.
And it is like a sort of semi-casual thing, like, you know, planned in office and, you know, go from office someplace. Otherwise, no, I'm not meeting anyone on the weekends. I'm not going out with people on the weekends and stuff like that outside of work. I'm dreadfully aware of how bad it can turn up for me.
yes.
One wrong appraisal rating, one wrong comment on, you know, hey, your performance needs improvement, and it can become something like, hey, you know what? Either Ashish shows favoritism or, you know, he said something inappropriate to me. Like, fuck, that's it. I can't have that.
Yeah.
Can't have
Yeah.
that ever.
I mean that's the unfortunate state of the times
Like-
we're in.
I put myself in those shoes and I go like, okay, imagine tomorrow I have someone in my team who's not happy with her appraisal or the percentage raise that I gave her or whatever it is. Not happy with the work environment or whatever, any one of those reasons. And if her and I have an argument and I pull rank, saying, you know what, this is your expectation and you're expected to do this. You need to comply with this. And she goes to HR or for any reason, that's 15 years of career down the drain.
Yes.
With Activision, unfortunately, what's happened is they have ignored it systematically for a very long
Hey,
time.
उसकी शील्ड लगाओ पे
It was not really Activision. It was the Blizzard, right? Activision came in only recently, so they haven't really had time to clean house. Because I doubt a company like Activision, but they did. Treyarch was an Activision house, but they still managed to screw that up. So I don't know.
better in the boss room
Because
than
normally
the whole
these publisher type companies, right? They're all very careful about things like this.
Like
palindrome.
I was not expecting this run to go this, you know, like this
complete
good.
हो
Have those guys finished?
तो इधर आओ सुनो इधर आओ देखो I'll tell you I don't know where you guys stand but this is the place where I stand and we do
Yes.
इसमें है ना यहाँ ना कोई ऐड आता है ना कोई आता है and but the problem is only 2 people can stand 3 cannot where were you standing where
हाँ,
were
हम ना
you?
यहाँ नीचे यहीं पे
कहाँ पे इसके नीचे खड़े हो ठीक है
हाँ वो नीचले
so there is
प्लेटफॉर्म
one more so जब मैं वो कर रहे थे ना तो मैवरिक और मैं यहाँ खड़े हो रहे थे और फोकस वेंट इनटू दैट बॉक्स इनसाइड सामने
सही।
बॉक्स है ना जिसमें एक सिंगल वो ऐड स्पॉन होता है
जहाँ पे
खत्म हो
नाइट
गया
स्पॉन
तुम
होता
लोग
है वो वाला
हाँ 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 हैं?
What up?
जहाँ पे नाइट स्पॉन होता है वो वाला
हाँ हाँ
हाँ हाँ जहाँ नाइट स्पॉन होता है तो उसमें खाली नाइट स्पॉन होता है और उसके बाद फिर कुछ स्पॉन नहीं होता सो वंस यू हैव किल्ड दैट नाइट देन दैट इज अ सेफ प्लेस टू बी
वो भी ठीक है
रिलेटिवली सेफ नॉट रियली सेफ बट